And hello, everybody. Hi, hi. Look
Hi,
who I've got
guys.
with me. It's Allie from Heart and Soul Connected.
I'm happy to be here with you.
I'm
Yeah.
happy you're here. So,
Well, thank you. I
always.
wanted to know how your thing went with your I know I was sorry I had to miss it, but you had the new psychics or the
The
new readers.
newbies.
How did it go? Did it go well? Yeah.
I thought it went wonderful. Yeah, they all did such a great job. And
Good.
th-
Good.
they were amazing. And two of them I found who they were through you. And that was
Oh,
Thomas from
uh-huh.
Time to Transcend
Oh,
and
yeah.
Kyle.
Okay.
Kyle, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, good. Good, good.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
there's so many that are, and I know you already know a few of the other ones. What's her name? Not Sheila. Her name isn't Sheila. It starts with an S. Sabrina. You know Sabrina.
Sabrina, oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, and the others. Yeah, but yeah. Hi, everybody. It's good to see you.
yes. If you're watching
Uh-huh.
on replay, please hit the like button and the subscribe, and hello to you as
Mhm.
well. And if you are in chat, if you could make sure you go to Allie's channel and subscribe if you haven't.
The
If you
other way
haven't,
around too.
I don't know where
Mhm.
you've been if you haven't subscribed to Allie's channel, but you only want to make sure that you are subscribed. So sometimes those get thrown off.
They
So
do. Yeah,
yeah,
and
make
check
sure
his
you're
too.
subscribed.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. And
Uh-huh.
Allie is simulcasting, so you can go over and give her a like too if you're on my channel.
Mhm.
And let's say hi to a few people.
All right. Let's do it.
We got Jackie Jacaranda, right?
Mhm.
And Joyce. Hi, Joyce. And Joyce said this in my earlier live that she remembered to turn her notifications on today. I don't know how to turn them on or off. I don't know what she was. Do
When you
you? Like,
subscribe, you used to have to click that you wanted notifications, but sometimes they unclick, and so you have to double.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. Maybe she's just checking all of them. But do you have to
maybe.
go to each page for that?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
But
I need to
maybe,
figure out.
maybe you do. I don't know. Yeah.
I need to figure that out. But hey,
Hmm.
Garnet's here. And Cheryl. Hello,
Sure.
Cheryl.
Uh-huh.
And Sherry Owen Walker.
Uh-huh.
Amelda, hello. Thandika, hello. And there's that Morella,
There's that
hello.
Marilla.
And let's see, did I say, yeah, I got Imelda already.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I got Cheryl already, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cheryl's here. I can't remember from one name to the next who I've said. Okay. Donna Marie is here. Hi,
How you
Donna
doing?
Marie.
Uh-huh.
And there's Sarah. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
And I just wanted to stop for a second because Sarah and I are doing something really interesting on Thursday. We are going to do a Learn the Tarot with us
Oh, good.
for about
Oh,
an hour. So that's going to
okay.
be really exciting. It's at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So y'all who want to learn things about the tarot, maybe learn about a few cards. It's for beginners, or
Mm-hmm.
experts, but really for beginners. So
Wonderful.
it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, could be for
Wonderful.
experts too. Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. Hi,
And there's
Jewel.
Jules. I hope you're feeling better, Jules. Thanks for
Mhm.
being here. And Violet Strange, hello.
Mhm.
And Angie
Angie.
Burks
Mhm.
and Marby.
Hi, Marby.
Hi, Marby. And Disruptors here, hello.
Disruptosaurus Rex. That's cute.
Uh,
I like that.
and Three
Yes,
Cats in
yes,
Mexico. Now
that's
that's in
Denise. Yeah, her name's
what's there?
Denise.
Denise.
Denise. Uh-huh.
Hi,
Yeah.
Denise.
Yeah.
Welcome. And
Yeah.
Nancy from your
Nancy.
channel.
Uh-huh.
And Jan is here.
Jan,
Hi, Jan.
it's been a long time.
It
Oh, it's
has
good to
from me
see you.
too.
Yeah.
Good to
Yeah.
see
Glad to
you.
see you.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And Anya Ashdown, another one I haven't seen in a long time.
Uh-huh.
And Bora Bora,
Janet.
hello.
Yeah.
And let me see. Mary Starshine, hello.
Mary.
Linda
Linda.
Bishop, hello.
Uh-huh.
I'm still scrolling. All right. Don't want to
There's a
miss
lot of
anybody. If
people
I
there.
did, I didn't mean to. Yes,
Yeah.
Leah.
Uh-huh.
Hello. And Polly. Hi
And
there.
Polly. I love that kitty cat. Yeah.
Garnet says, Allie, hoy, hoy, hoy.
That's what he says. And I say, ahoy back.
Ahoy back. Okay.
Hi, Anita.
Annie's gifts.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And let's see. I'm still scrolling. Feeling better. Might take a rest. I wanted to say hi. Okay. Thank you, Jules. I'm glad you're here. She was supposed to be on the newbies and couldn't make it because she
Oh,
wasn't
I'm
feeling
sorry to hear
well.
you didn't
So
feel well, dear. Yeah.
I know. Hope you're
Yeah.
feeling,
Mm-hmm.
hope you're getting much better.
Yep.
All right. That's where we're at. We've got a
That's what
lot
we're
of people here.
We do. Yes. Thanks for being here with us. I love your background, Scott. I feel like I'm taking a trip in the wilds of Virginia mountains or something. They're lovely. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I just want to thank you for coming on and think you've been going through a lot and I appreciate you wanting to continue
Oh,
your shows and wanting to be with me and
oh,
I'm
yeah.
happy.
Yeah.
Very
Me
happy
too.
to see you.
Thank you. Thank you. It's good to be busy, and it's always good to be with you and all the chatters. I love them. Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Yes.
Mm.
So make sure you put your questions in caps and emojis. Hi, Valentina. If you want to get in your questions, I've only got two so far, so surprisingly.
Yeah.
So make sure you get your questions in with caps and emojis. This is a great time to do it while we only have two.
Mhm.
So go ahead and get those in.
And
And
CP
uh,
Gemstones is here.
oh,
Yeah.
hey, Sandra. That's Sandra.
Okay. Very good.
Hello. And Michelle is
MCB.
here.
Yeah. All right.
Hi, Michelle.
Yeah. There's Nancy wanting a career reading.
Hi, Nancy. I got you.
All right. Very good. An old windwalker.
Got them.
Okay. Yeah.
Get a couple more
Hi,
before we get
hi,
started
Mona.
here. Hey,
Good
Mona
to see
Lee.
you. Yeah. Uh-huh. So as I hope everybody's got some good weather wherever they are. There've been an awful lot
Yes.
of wind issues and rain and stuff like that. So I hope everybody's doing all right. Yeah.
All right. Well, we got six. I think that's enough
We
to
can
start.
start, huh? Yeah. Very good.
All right. Thandika is first. So
All
when I
right.
do call your name, if you could let me know that you're in chat and you're ready for your reading.
Mhm.
So I appreciate that. Thandika, you are first. And you are here. Thank you.
Mhm.
How did your beach trip go, Mona Lee? I want to go to the beach. But you live right by the beach, don't you? Or pretty close?
Ooh, who, me?
Yeah.
I'm probably about an hour away. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not bad. Not bad. It's really just the traffic. It's not the distance. So yeah. Yeah. The
Right.
traffic getting anywhere is horrible, and but it's really nice when I do get to go there. And it's usually the bay. It's not the beach. It's not the ocean front, but you're getting the water from the ocean there. So yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah,
Oh,
Mona Lee's 4 hours. I think I'm about 4 to 6 hours away from the beach.
from the beach. Yeah.
I miss it. Yeah.
I bet you do. I bet you do. Yeah.
All right, Thandika. So the first card I got for you is letting go. And this is number 13, which is the death card. So the death card is not about a literal death. It is transformation, is something new coming in and letting go of the old and bringing in the new. Okay, so it's just change. And change will allow the situation to lead you to a more joyful life, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you got that. And then you got the 5 of Cups or the 5 of Emotion. This is looking at things a little bit on the negative side. So you just want to turn that in and look at things positively, especially as you're going through this big change that's coming up. Just make sure you're looking at things on the bright side. And then you got the Seven of Pentacles, which is the patience card. So have patience. Sometimes dreams grow slowly. Don't worry, right? Because it's going to happen. Whatever you are looking for to happen is going to happen. It's just not the right time quite yet. And then I've got inner abundance for you. So just making sure that your
Ooh, pretty.
feelings are, set correctly, and or you have an abundance of, you know, joy and happiness in your life.
Mm,
And the last one I got for you is leadership. So it says set your goals. So you be a leader in your own life. Set your
mhm,
goals, and things will be much easier for you if you do that.
mm.
And just,
I
yeah,
love
make
that.
sure you live as though it's already happening. Your goals, your manifestations are already happening, and
Mhm.
it makes it easier for when they do start happening. So,
Sure.
and
Wonderful.
that's what I got, Allie.
All righty. So what I have for you, Thandika, is have you been isolating yourself? It looks like you may have been. Of course, the winter is a time for a lot of people to isolate. So the spring coming up, they're wanting you to walk through the door and to go out into the world. And that just really means getting back to nature, getting outside, and it will bring your spirit a little bit of, sustenance and feeling of the sunshine on your face or the wind at your back. It's a nice feeling. There's a lot of synchronicities that will be coming up for you. So in this case, this is a person that's seeing a little tiny deer, and then there's a big deer at the end over here at the opening. And so it's almost like this is a child that will grow into a beautiful adult. So synchronicities are when two things very usually very unassociated come together to make something happen that you would never expect. Finding somebody at a certain place, or having, thinking about somebody and they call you, those kind of things. And finally, I get this beautiful card, which is Beyond Illusion. And what they're saying is that your third eye is opening up to new possibility. You're in the flow of things, and I'm feeling like you're moving from this isolated time period into something more beautiful. And whatever it is what you want, not what other people want for you. So it's your choice how you handle it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Thandika. And next is Marby.
All right, Marby, Marby.
General reading. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure Marby's here. So.
Mhm.
Well, I got, yes, you're here. Thank you. So I got good news for you right off the bat. You got the sun. Get that.
Mhm.
So this is joy, vitality, success. This does not mean that the little baby's going to get eaten by the dragon. He's on his side. They're on the same side.
Mhm.
So just know that you have joy and success coming to you. And only thing that's really recommended with this card is gratitude. Because when you have gratitude, it brings in even more abundance.
Yeah.
And then you got the Four of Coins. Now, for this card, I usually define it
Mm.
as having something that you need to say or something that you need to do and you're holding back. All right. So try not to hold back anything. If you need to speak or do something, speak your actions out of love, speak your words out of love, but don't
Mhm.
hold everything in. It's not good
Yeah.
if you do that. And then you have the judgment cards. So this is fulfilling your life purpose and everything that you're doing. So just make sure that you are doing that. You got a wake up call and you're fulfilling your life purpose, which I think you probably are because you're just that kind of person. You seem like you're on the right track, and the cards look like you're on the right track too. You just need to express yourself more in the right way. And then you got I did well. So I love it. Congratulating
Mhm.
yourself and being your own cheerleader. And then the next one is the City of Lights. And it says,
Mm,
you are a collective genius. Seek your tribe, reach out, find your community, and connect.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Which I believe she must have done if she's here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Uh-huh.
I wish I lived in a city like this
Isn't
and
it
lived right by
beautiful?
the waterfalls. But
Really?
that's what I got for you, Marby. And Allie has
Okay.
more here.
All righty. Very good. So, Marby, I love this because it's saying that they want you to enter the conversation. And so this is really interesting. When Scott pulled the sun card, I got that old song. She had joy, she had fun, she had seasons in the sun.
Um,
And it's like, there's the sun, and look at all that's coming out. The moon's over here too, but all the animals are here. They want you to join the conversation. Join the conversation with those who are around you or part of your life. And, know that you can feel free and talk and learn, because it is the seed that we plant that grows into the most beautiful fruit or vegetable or anything else, whether it be physical like that or the seed for our spiritual life. So you're standing right at the entrance of that. And the last card I get conditioning. And in this card, we have a wolf in sheep's clothing and we have a lot of sheep. And so what this card is reminding you is that not all sheep are who you think they are. There are some that come in and we are conditioned to think they're all the same. So I don't say that it's a scary thing or anything, but just a warning that sometimes there can be people that aren't as kind as others, but in your gut usually who that is and how that works. And your conditioning is one of insight. So trust your gut. Trust your gut when you're doing it. Yeah. Thank you.
all right. Next up, we just had a donation from Unartha, and I just wanted to say Unartha said that you did a reading, Allie, I believe, that changed her life.
She was
Yeah,
a
look at
wonderful
this.
person. Yeah, that's so good, dear. We did an Akashic Records reading, and she's very intuitive herself. So much love to
Yeah,
you. It's always lovely to see you. Hmm.
yes, and I thank you so much for your donation. I don't see your question though, Unartha. Did you have a question that you wanted us to do? Because I will bump you up if you do that because of
Yeah.
your donation.
Uh-huh.
All right, let's keep going while we're waiting for that.
Hmm.
And that will be Nancy,
All right.
who love a career reading for the rest of the year.
All right. Very good.
Are you looking for a job or are you in a job right now, Nancy? And questions
Hmm.
aren't closed unless there's a donation.
Oh, well, that's nice, Anartha. Thank you, hon.
Oh, thank you, Nartha.
Hmm. Yeah.
Very sweet.
Hmm.
All right, Nancy's here. Okay. First card I got for you is the Ace of Coins. What a perfect card to get for a career reading.
Hmm.
You have a job, but planning on leaving my second one. Okay. Gotcha. Well, you got some money coming in. This is money or materialistic things or something physical is coming in for you. Then you got the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords is having a little bit of grief or heartache, something like that. Just making sure you know that these swords are illusions. It's just fear, false evidence appearing real, and you can
Hmm.
change that to something positive. And that doesn't mean you get rid of the grief. You still want to sit with it, but you change it so that it becomes something better. Okay. And doesn't get you down.
Looks like Michael Jackson.
It does, with elf ears,
Yeah, when he
with
was younger.
fairy
Yeah.
ears. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then you got the Page of Cups here, Nancy.
Mhm.
And the Page of Cups is an overabundance of emotion coming in. So it would be good if you just had some emotional balance when you're looking for, maybe a new job, or you're wanting to get rid of the other job. Just make sure your emotions are balanced out. And let me pull you an oracle here. I've got a money deck here somewhere.
Mm.
You got the Helper.
Ah.
And it says, avoid giving too much of yourself while neglecting your own needs. Yeah, I have a feeling this has a lot to do with why, you want to get rid of that other job. You can't, well, you can neglect yourself, but try not to neglect yourself. And don't fear asking for help or accepting help if someone is willing to give you a hand. Me and Allie were just talking about this, and so,
Yes.
sometimes
Yes.
community's there for you, and it's exactly that. It's just
Mhm.
there for you, and then we can be there for others when they need it as well. And then you got control. So it says, try to be a little more flexible and allow the universe to work its magic. And sometimes blessings come in disguise. Stay open minded to see the potential. All right. So,
Mhm.
yeah, release control and let spirit do its job. I promise it'll be better than anything you can think of.
Yeah, that's awesome. So Nancy, the first card I get is, and it doesn't mean you have to work at Burger King, but you got the burger. And so sometimes when we want convenience, we don't have time to make dinner, or we go to the drive up, whatever that drive up might be. But it also represents um, the fact that sometimes this leads us to not be nourishing ourselves as best we can because we're picking a less healthy way of going about it. So I want to say that. The next card I have is you're looking to achieve stability and a bond and safety and security. So I can understand why it is that you're looking for this career that can provide you with that kind of an anchor to what you're doing. I have a question. Are you in the healthcare field, or, and that could even be like working in the accounting office, or it doesn't have to mean you're a provider, but I get the health card. And so it's either that, or it's they want you to be more conscious about your health and find something that may be convenient, may be grounding, but may not be so stressful. So I'm just putting that out there for you so that you can understand that, sometimes these jobs, we don't even realize it until you're a medical builder. There you go. Okay. Okay. That's what it is. Yep. And maybe you're going to find something else that will do that. Um, I think they will like your maturity. And it doesn't mean your age. It just means you've been doing this for a longer period of time than others have. There are some people that maybe are medical billers. They've been doing it a year or 6 months or something, but you've had more experience in that area. And so I would say that this bodes well for your career choice. And hopefully, if you're wanting to change or you're wanting to grow, that will work for you. So. Thank you. Yeah.
Right. And Butterfly Linda is here. Hey there. And Karen Doyle. Hey, Karen.
Hi,
Haven't
Karen.
seen you in a
Yeah.
while.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yes.
So we did get a donation from Coley.
Mm-hmm.
And Coley, I've got your question here.
Okay.
General reading, any messages?
That's cute. That's a cute picture with the
Yeah.
little,
Little puppy dog
little puppy
face
dog. Yeah.
there.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Nancy.
Yes. Thank you, Nancy. Okay, so the first card I got for you is the Page of Cups. And the person before you, I believe, got the Page of Cups. This is an overwhelming amount of emotion, but
Mm.
it's okay. That comes in. You just need emotional control. Speak your truth out of filtered love. and you can handle anything emotional that comes in. Okay. Then you got the Judgment card. This is fulfilling your life purpose, and you're having a wake up call. So just making sure that you are doing your life purpose in everything that you're doing. If you don't know what that is, then ask spirit, ask source, ask your guides. They will help you to figure out what it is. And then when you do that in everything that you do, it makes life a lot easier. So then you got another cup card. So a lot of emotions going on, Coley, right now. And you got the 3 of cups. So this is celebration. Then you got the Emperor. So be a leader, be organized, and take care of what you need to take care of, or just lead by example. And then you got the World. So that is beautiful to get. This is arguably one of the best cards in the tarot, and it is, there for a new cycle, new beginnings, new things coming in for you. And just be excited, because this is a whirlwind of success. Okay? The next card I got for you is transition. You are in between worlds now as you begin a new phase. Yes. You've got a new phase with this world coming in. So just know that you're okay if you're in transition and things that, seem a little bit unmanageable. They are manageable. So you can handle whatever comes your way. Then you got healing in the now. Oh, I love that. Just making sure that you are healing yourself right here, right now, in the present moment. And how do you do that? You can ask Archangel Raphael to come in. He is over the heart chakra, which is over healing. And a green emerald or green crystal would help you as well. And then you got the bright starburst, which is your courage to shine.
Beautiful. A lot of blue in these readings. Yeah.
This is the blue or the azure, which is blue in Spanish tarot arcana.
Okay. It's gorgeous.
Yeah. So that's what I got for you, Coley. Here is Allie.
Well, I'm going to pick up where Scott left off, because he was talking about transition. And the first card I get is the word death, but it means transition. Something's moving, something's changing, something's coming in, or something's leaving. But at the same time, it's ready, it's ripe, it's ready to move forward. And that's exactly what his card said. They want you to make sure that you remain grateful. Sometimes things come in that don't look really good in the beginning, but after you look at it again, you say to yourself, oh, well, maybe that was a blessing in disguise. That can happen as well. So show your gratitude. And they want you to take time to play as well. Playing is so important. Taking time for you, being outside, whatever it is that you like to do without having to work, whether you go roller skating, bowling, or you go outside and play badminton or tennis or something, I don't know, whatever it is, take a walk, enjoy your time and play. And finally, they're saying whatever comes in is something that comes from patience. We have a pregnant woman here, which doesn't mean that you are, but what it means is that it takes a lot of moons to make this new change. So whatever the change that's coming to replace the transition you're going through may take longer, but have patience and know that it's being done bit by bit by bit, as the moon phases also are, and realize that it will come in divine timing when the time is right. So, thank you.
All right. Thank you, Allie. Thank you, Coley. And next up is Old Windwalker, Sherry. Should I consider purchasing a new phone now, or wait for the technology to advance in a few years? I am about 5 versions behind. Okay.
You're lucky it's still working. Mine, they don't tend to do that, but yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Sherry.
Is it an iPhone, Sherry? Or an Android?
You're in the middle of a rebirth. There you go. All right, Colin. Thank you. Mhm. All right.
All right, I'll go ahead and start, Sherry. So the first card that I got for you, yep, 12. 12. I don't know what that.
Probably from like an iPhone 12 or
Okay, iPhone 12.
yeah, iPhone
iPhone
12.
12. All right. I've had both, and I tell you what, iPhones are for me, they last so much longer. But I got the Four of Cups that you may be missing an opportunity. So there may be something that's out there right now catching your eye, apparently.
Mhm.
So by the words of your question, it looks like something is catching your eye. You may want to go ahead and get it with that Four of Cups because you don't want to miss out on an opportunity.
Mhm.
And then you got the Hermit, so you can isolate about it and then just think about it and meditate if you want. But he's looking for the lights, and there's light on the phone, right?
Mhm.
And then you got the Nine of Wands, and this is about being resilient, sticking it out, just not giving up. Being persevering, but it doesn't mean that you have to do things the same way. So I'm still, oh, well, you got patience as well.
Yeah.
So maybe not right this moment, maybe give it a little more time, but save some money so that if something happens to that iPhone 12, that you are, oh, and look at this. It's just giving me a like a yes card again. Building
Okay.
the future. Core values, honor history, test of time, inspire others. So what I'm going to do is do a clarifier.
Okay.
And you got the Six of Pentacles. That's generosity, getting something. I say go ahead and purchase it if you can. And that's what I got.
Oh, wow. All right. So I get the feeling in the past you obviously have been waiting out the storm, and what you don't want to happen is to find out, you're out somewhere and it stops working. So I think it's something that's on your mind and that you have, but it says you are protected. I think it might be, as Scott says, that you can find a good deal on it. Used to be you could go in and trade phones and just get one sort of free. It's not quite like that anymore, but you get those specials sometime. Maybe that would be helpful. I get good luck and good fortune are on your side. So I think if you check it out, you may get a good deal, or you may also be able to keep the one you've got for now until a good deal comes around, which isn't too far from now. I have here that you want to make sure that when you go in to get one, that they tell you everything you need to know. Sometimes they don't give you all the information. And it could be you don't need one that's 2026 version. Maybe you only get one that's I don't know how far they go, but that's a 15 or whatever number up from there. But I love this. Whatever you do not feel guilty about it. You deserve the best. So if you've made the decision to get it, girl. Yeah.
Hey.
You don't
And
want to trade it in? Okay. Okay.
oh, okay. I just wanted to mention that Nat Milo gave away a Heart and Soul Connected membership.
Yes, I know. Isn't that nice? Thank you, Nat. That's so
Thank
sweet
you,
of
Nat.
you. Yeah.
Okay. Next up is Cheryl.
All right. You're welcome.
Hey, artist Liz.
Hey, how you doing, Liz? All right, Cheryl.
You got really interesting cards too, Cheryl. You've got the Ace of Pentacles to start yours. So this is something new coming in, an opportunity. Could be money, could be something physical, or it could also be something spiritual. but it's usually physical or um, materialistic in some way. So something's coming in though for you. And then you got the Empress, and this is a great card to get to. This is love, self-care and self-love first, and then you're able to love others after that. But it's a lot of creativity coming in too for you.
Mm.
So get your creative juices flowing and maybe start doing something that you haven't done for a while or not at all. And then you got the Hermit, and you can always go inward with the Hermit and do some isolation and just find something new that you want to do on your journey, or just do a little bit of a spirit check.
Hmm.
And then I've got spirit echoes, listen to the divine.
Mm. All right.
And then you got savings. Says you
Oh,
always need to put something off for a bad day. Create savings for the future.
yep.
Right.
That's
And
cute.
I know you're getting ready to that you want to go to the States. She lives in Hawaii. I know
Right.
you want to go to the States, so maybe check in that piggy bank. There's nothing wrong with that, and just making sure that you're going to have enough. So,
Wow.
but it's coming in. It
Hmm.
is coming in.
Mm.
Just is saying maybe save some of it. All right,
Yeah.
that's what I got for you.
Yeah. 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 Wow. Well, I got some interesting. I pull a card and then Scott says the word, and that always blows me away that happens because I got opportunities. So he
Wow.
said he was saying it in his reading, opportunities. Look at the wide world is right in front of you, and you are in the flow for these opportunities, Cheryl. So how beautiful is that? So you're in there and you can just relax and release and make your way meandering toward what you'd like to do. And they're saying also you need to take time to kick up your heels. We all do. We when we living the mundane life, it's always nice to find just even a little bit of time to have a little bit of fun with those we care about. Um, I don't know if you lived in the United States at all. I have clinging to the past, and so there might be something that you've been holding on to. I don't know if it's an experience that you were holding on to or whatever, but I'm seeing that this trip, if you're wanting a trip or you're wanting something new, this is going to be transformative for you. So it's going to really make a difference in your outlook or the way that you feel about yourself or just life in general. So I'd say go for it, girl. Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Hello, Vicky.
Hey,
Vicky,
Vicky.
how? Yeah.
Next up is Michelle.
Okay.
And Michelle wants to know, can I get some guidance about the boundaries I'm setting with JT if it's the right approach?
Okay.
Michelle, you're here, right? Oh, never mind. She put it in the same instance that I said that.
See,
Okay.
your instant gratification is coming up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Manifesting that answer. All
Yeah.
right. So the first card I got for you is the world. It's called the universe in this deck. But this is great about, a new cycle coming in your life. So something new is forming. Then you got the Knight of Swords. See, for me, the Knight of Swords is going way too fast. So I always say to slow down.
Mhm.
So slowing down and boundaries might be aligning with each other. And then you got the Two of Crystals, which is the Two of Pentacles. So make sure that you are balancing out, work, home, relationship, friendships, and you know how you do that with boundaries.
That's right.
So
Yep.
for me, it's a right approach. You got bubbling up. You are brewing new ideas in the depths of your soul. Yeah, there's some things that you need to take care of for you
Mm.
and do things, self-care, self-love, and going towards your new ideas. And then you got sweet success. So I think you're on the right
Oh,
track. It is
absolutely.
not difficult to get everything you want and enjoy it. Get what you want. So you need to focus on you for a little while. And I think the boundaries are a good idea.
Uh, yep, that's what I'm getting to. It was time for you to put distance between yourself and JT, whether that, and that's your boundaries. And the distance doesn't have to be far apart. It just needs to be, this is how far you can go, and this is how far I will accept that you go. So I'm thinking this is a very positive card, that this is something you've been wanting to do because you didn't know if it would be a good idea. You've been in denial that, or he or she is in denial, that there needs to be boundaries. We tend to think if somebody sets boundaries around ourselves that they are trying to control us, and actually that's not the case. We are trying to control ourselves or give
Mm.
off our way of dealing with somebody else. In other words, you can do this, but if you cross this line, it's not going to make me very happy, and it's not going to be good for either one of us, that kind of thing. Finally, I get this will help you actually in the long run and shed light on the relationship you have. And it's called the sharing card. So it's sharing what it is that you consider to be your boundaries, and that what you find acceptable or not will be completely open and transparent to the other. So I think it's a good deal. Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
Thank you, Michelle. You're very welcome. Gary for Grace.
Hi, Gary. Yeah.
Please, any message from spirits? Okay.
Denise, I love a good boundary too.
Gary, if you could just say hi for me.
You're welcome. Hi, Wisconsin Lighthouse Keeper. It's good to see you.
Oh, I didn't even see them. Welcome.
Yeah.
And Jimmy Lemons, hello from your channel.
Wonderful.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start reading for Gary. We got the 10 of Pentacles. And so, Gary, this is you coming into an abundance of things. So this is a great card for you to start off with. Just know that, good things can happen. And, with your family, with your community, your friends, so you got that, and then you got the Four of Wands, which is celebration. So that goes right with the 10 of Pentacles, and they, flatter each other very well. And then you got the Page of Cups. Everybody's getting the Page of Cups today.
Yeah.
The Page of Cups, again, is about an overabundance of emotion. That's what a fish in a cup means. Usually the fish is in a cup or jumping out of one. So this is just for you to make sure that you're having emotional control is the main thing. And then I've got for you home-based, change your environment. So maybe do something with your home there to change things, to maybe clear out a little bit. And then you got the rainbow path, many opportunities. I always say the rainbow for me is prosperity. So you can empower others, show kindness, learn all you can. You're going to have many opportunities to empower yourself and others. All right. And that's what I got. Marilla has time stamped Gary, Allie. So
Okay.
his.
Yeah, there you go. Good. So, Gary, I get this really funky card, and it says, protect the fledgling. And look at the way this woman's neck is. She's like laying her head down on her neck. It's kind of funny. But she's also holding lots of things in her skirt. And a fledgling is somebody that's trying to do something, but it's like they can't get a hold of something. So whatever it is you're feeling, you can't grasp. It's sort of a fledgling. Try to think about the fact that it will come to you when it's supposed to come at the right time, because they're saying to ponder what it is you truly really want, and know that the road ahead will take you to the horizon and will take you further up the mountain. So there's that. I got the Lovers as well. So I don't know if this connects at all. And if it doesn't connect, it could be a partner in some other aspect for you. It could even be balancing the two sides of yourself, male and female, because we have both in ourselves, in our anima and animus. And it's just finding that balance so that you don't feel sort of like this woman with her head kind of screwed off. It's like bring yourself to full balance and move ahead. So there you go.
All right. Thank you, Ellie.
Yep.
Next up, I think you said this was Denise, 3 cats.
Yeah, that's Denise. Yeah.
All right, Denise, you're up. Oh, Gary was here. He said, thank you so much.
All right, Gary. Thank you. Interpersonal confusion. Yeah, I think you're on the brink of something big, Denise. Let's see what the cards say.
Okay. Hi, Denise. I hope you're here. But we've got you with the cutest cat with a tie on it. And you're saying, I'd love to know if the interpersonal confusion I am experiencing will clarify in May. Nothing makes sense. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I got you. I've had a lot of those things have happened. Your first card is the Wheel of Fortune, or a happy change in this case. And it is good things coming to you. So this is a direct answer. You got some interpersonal confusion. You're going to have a happy change come in to get clarity. And then you got I believe number 8 is it the Chariot? I can't remember. Justice, my bad. So is 8 in this deck. Yeah, they switch them from 11 to 8. So this one is about fair decisions. Your angels are aware that you have concerns, but be assured that there's nothing to worry about. Okay, so just stand your ground and know that heaven is shining its divine light upon the situation and all is being healed. So good things are happening. It's a happy change, and it also says forgiveness will bring peace to everyone involved. And so if you maybe have harboring something that you need to forgive yourself, or you need to forgive somebody else for, it doesn't mean that you forget. It just means you cut the cords so that you're not tied energetically to them any longer.
Yeah.
Right. And then you got the 6 of abundance, or 6 of pentacles. This is generosity. So this is good things, are continuing to happen. Just to make sure that you're giving and receiving in balance. So consider volunteering for a charitable organization, even, it says. So I think that you're going to have a big change come in to change your point of view. And yeah, you got the vacation card. Maybe you need a little bit of a vacation.
There you go.
Relaxation and adventure. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got interbeing. So just who you are on the inside is enough. So if you're having interpersonal confusion, change that to something positive. And you can ask Archangel Metatron to help you change your vibes from negative to positive, and he will do that for you.
Absolutely. Beautiful. I got some really great cards. Honey, this is all part of your healing process. Look at that. You got the healing card. And so usually confusion comes in the wake of something new, because you're not quite sure yet. You're not in the past anymore, and you're not yet in the future. And so this place, the here and now, is the place you have to remain. And the healing is working to move you forward into where you're headed. And they said, comparison is the thief of joy. Both of these trees are valuable. One of them bends as the bamboo bends, and it is much thinner than the heavier oak tree. Both of them have very, very good reasons for being, and they both have wonderful attributes. Don't need to compare yourself to anybody else's process. You're working on your process, and it is morphing over time. Finally, it says here to return to source. And so, yeah, maybe that sitting on the beach for a few hours might not be such a bad idea. But returning to source is something that we all end up usually going in and working on. And that return to source will bring you the healing that you need in order to move forward. So I'm hoping that works out for you. Thank you.
And I just wanted to add something in this Fair Decisions card. Look what it says right here. I don't know if I read it. It said the situation in all is being healed.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful. Yeah. Wonderful.
That goes right with what Allie was saying with the healing.
Very good.
All right. Thank you, Three Cats, Denise. All right. And Sandra is up next. Sweet Pea Gemstones.
Wonderful. So you
Can I get a reading for May for my business handcrafted gemstone jewelry? Ooh.
Oh, that's good. You need to do that. Take a little vacation. Yeah. Good for you, Denise.
You're welcome, Denise.
Yeah.
Okay, so your business in May, I've got the Page of Pentacles, but in this deck, it's called the Helper of Abundance. I think that says it all. That maybe you need to have a helper to come in for your business. And the Page of Pentacles, which is the Helper of Abundance, is all about manifesting what you want. And it's a new kind of manifesting. So manifest your business to be successful for May. And then you got the 10 of Cups or 10 of Emotion. This is life is blessing you with a wonderful and loving family, career, community. You're just getting blessings. And there's usually a rainbow in this for prosperity as well. And then you got the 6 of Cups or 6 of Emotion. And this is like remembering back when you were younger. It has to do with the past. And it says memories can fill your heart with many emotions. It's important to remember your past accurately without seeing it as better or worse than it was, right? But this is the great thing. You can know that your future can be better than anything great that you've had in the past. Your most wonderful experience in the past, you can have something better. So I've got good things coming in for you with your jewelry. Chart a path through. And it's going to be a new adventure for you as well with the Star Maps card. And then you got expression. Express your creative self. Yes. So you're on the right page. I think look what it says. Open your heart and connect with others. This is how you're connecting with other people. So express your creative self.
Beautiful.
All right.
All right. So Scott mentioned having somebody come in and help you. I don't know if you have somebody already doing that. If you do, then this could just be not a frightening warning, but it says here that person maybe has a hard time. Maybe they're emotional, or they have conflicting feelings that can be troublesome. And they have to feel like their experience is a good one. So you may have good and bad experience with somebody working with you. I don't know. But it's just a way of looking at it. It's not like they're coming to stab you in the back or something. I know that you're wanting to have some convenience, as we all do, to put the frosting on the cake, so to speak. And it makes a lot of sense because a cupcake is personal satisfaction of the sweet things in life. And of course, having your own business and doing what you love is a sweet thing in life. So I get here that ripeness is on its way to you. Ripeness is fullness. What it means to me is that you're going to have a very productive month. So there you go. Thank you so much.
Right. And Sandra said no helpers, LOL. It could mean that you might in the future, though. So
either that or you're doing all the work, and some days it's okay, and other days you're like, oh, you know, we all go through that. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. We've got time for one more, and that's going to be Mary Starshine.
Okay.
Mary just got back, so I know she's here. I want to say hi to Tim McGee. Hello, Tim.
Hello.
No, you're back right on time, Mary.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
look at that. Yeah.
Go ahead, Allie.
Yeah, no, Scott's going to be on later on, if for those of you who might have missed getting a reading. So.
And Allie's going to be on later on.
Yeah, but we don't do readings on there really, or they're more collective reading. Yeah, yeah. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, would love any messages from ETs or spirit guides. Well, the first card you got is the Ace of Swords. And look, there's a bunch of crystals up here. So if you're looking for clarity, clarity is the Ace of Swords. So look for maybe some clear quartz crystals. If you don't have them already, maybe get them, Mary. And or get just one. I don't think they're too much on Amazon, not the clear quartz. So think about that. But clarity is coming for you. And then you got the Eight of Pentacles. This is your hard work and dedication is going to pay off with rewards and recognition. Okay, so your hard work is going to pay off. Just know that.
I love that card.
The little mouse there.
Beautiful. Yeah.
So just keep working and doing what you're doing. I think you are on the right track. And then you got the Six of Cups. And again, this is nostalgia or looking back to your childhood. You may need to do a little bit of inner child work. And that's okay because that's freeing because they usually want to play. So just do some inner child work, play, or tell your inner child, you know, what you want to tell them being a grown adult to get them through what they have been through in the past. You know what that is. So got that. Good. I also have inner beauty. Yes, you are beautiful on the inside and outside, and you need to know that and express that. Have self-confidence. And then the last card I got for you is mental clarity. So inner beauty and then mental clarity. You are clearing the cobwebs and opening to inspiration. Yeah, so you've got new things coming to you too, I feel like. Yeah. So clear those cobwebs out. You'll find something new or something you didn't know was there is going to be there. Wow. All right, so I hope that helps, Mary. Here is Allie.
I love that. So this is an interesting card, Mary, and I'm just going to say that there's a lot of people that are feeling this way at this time. And it's interesting that it came out. And it was, we all want to have some kind of control, not control over others, not control over maybe even, you know, situations, large situations, but we want to know that we're safe and that we have some control over the life we live and how we want to live it, and that we feel safe in whatever it is we're doing. And the next card says, that actually control is an illusion in a lot of ways. But we have been living an illusion. So the illusion of control has come up. And it could be in your personal life, it could be in the collective that we're living in, that this is addressing. But I love this because the illusion also shows that there's more than one path available to us at all times. And sometimes we make the right choice, and sometimes we walk a path and then we have to turn around and go back because it's the wrong one. But that's okay. That's how we learn. The next card I get is naked, and naked to me is vulnerable, being vulnerable. And they're asking you to be vulnerable in order for you to complete your understanding of what it is you're here to do. What I love about this card is you can see all the birds on the other side of this fence. And you can also see the large gap that the bird in the middle has right here. So the bird can fly right out of there. My feeling is that the bird has an illusion that they're stuck, and all these birds are having a ball, and he's stuck back here because he's not seeing things as they truly are. But your understanding is wide open, and you're beginning to see the larger picture. That's what I get for you. Breaking out of the matrix. There you go. Good for you.
Love that.
Yeah.
All right. So thank you, everybody, for being here. If I didn't get your question, I apologize. We've just ran out of time, and we both have shows at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 o'clock Pacific. So choose one and come, or maybe do both. Yeah, but thank you for being here with us, and thank you all the moderators. I appreciate you so much on both channels. And Allie, thank you so much for coming and being on my show. It's always, I look forward to it every time.
Me too. Me too. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you later.
We'll see you again. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.